work on punch shot. My pelvis is rotating. Everything's moving around, right?
Hi, my name is Charlie Ling. I have played golf for more than 20 years, but my score is not good. 85 to 90, when everything is good. My handicap is around 15, always like that. The good thing about golf is that my kids play golf. So I really enjoy time to play with them and have a very happy time with them. The best thing is nowadays they can easily beat me. So sometimes even my little girl, 10 years old, she can beat me easily. So sometimes I feel very embarrassed. So that's why now I want to improve my golf. So I talked to the coach. My coach told me that look at the numbers. It looks like my greenies, which is the green in regulation, is not good, which means the swing, my driver, and the approach lost its strokes. So now I want to improve my consistency of my swing.
How are we doing, Mr. Lin?
Hi, Coach.
My name is Angel. I'm going to be here with Mr. Lin today. We're here at Mr. Teto's Golf Studios. Very excited to see Mr. Lin again hit. I've seen him a few times hit, and he hits a really good ball. But it sounds like you want to work on consistency. On greens and regulations, because obviously more greens, more chances to make birdies, right? That's the key. We want to lower our score. So let me take a look at your swing here. So what is your tendency when you go out there? Do you miss the ball left or right? So that's kind of the thing we want to understand as a player. How can we become consistent?
Right.
Are we missing it left? Are we missing it right? Or are we missing it both ways?
I'm missing both ways. And I think a lot of time when in the course, I'm kind of tend to lose my tempo. Sometimes I swing very quickly. The body turns like everywhere. Right?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you make a great point there. I think everybody out there can lose their tempo. Obviously, we're here in a studio in a controlled environment. There's nobody rushing us behind us. Nobody. The lie here is really good, very consistent. So let me take a look at your swing. But the first thing, as I look on the screen here, that really sticks out to my eyes is going to be your swing path. Okay? Your swing path is going to be very high, meaning you're coming from the inside to outside. Yes. So that's going to cause you to miss both ways. As the club is traveling so much from the inside, sometimes you'll need to swing the hands around and you'll overdo it and the ball will go left. Exactly, because you're stuck.
Right.
Now, if you don't do that, the face stays square, but square to the right. And you're going to miss it right. So that's where we're going to actually kind of make our focus on today so we can be a more consistent ball striker. But so let's look at this swing here. Your address position is very nice, okay? We can see that you spent a lot of time on your basics. Your grip here looks very good. A little weak on the left hand, which is good because of your path. Doesn't allow you to overhook it sometimes. Now I'm gonna draw some lines here just to see how the club moves back, and then if we do stay in the shot, meaning maintain our spine angle throughout the swing. So as I start playing this video here, you take the club back very nicely, okay? Club face is not too open. Very good here, covering the hands. That's textbook right there, Mr. Lin. Very good. Now, as you can see, what's happening to our head, though, our posture as we move it back. We start lifting, right? But as you get to the top, you actually kind of go back and recenter yourself and get back into position. So as you can see here, club is not too bad. If I draw a line up your left forearm here, and we draw in yellow your shaft here, we have a very high degree in between these two here, okay? So we actually want to minimize that degree of separation from your left forearm to the shaft, okay? We want to be a little bit on top still of your forearm, but not as extreme, because when you have it that far over the difference, you're going to lay the club down, meaning you're going to shallow it out. As the club comes down, see how it gets underneath right here? We'll see the club head get laid underneath that plane, okay? And the better view is gonna be your front view. You can see we're creating a gap here on the left side. You're kind of sliding into that ball a little bit too much, okay? And that's why you create that gap.
I see.
As you start sliding forward, we create separation, and then we push out with the hands, as we'll see as we continue this video. And there we go. There's the underneath scoop and throw in of the hand. And see how your hands hand up really high? Let's clear all these lines here. You finish very high above your left shoulder. Okay? Actually, your movement through the golf ball is not bad. So this is gonna be a very simple fix for you on what we wanna work on. We wanna work on punch shots for you.
Okay.
Okay? Now, you're a stewardess of the game, you know what a punch shot is. So what would you do to get in the correct form of a punch shot? Go ahead and get in your setup. When you hit a punch shot, what do you do, Mr. Lin?
I think I will not, overswing, of course, right? And then I keep my head still and punch.
Exactly. You hold that angle.
Yeah, I hold that angle.
Exactly.
Right.
So how do we maintain that angle?
I keep this angle.
Yeah, how do we do that? By not physically pushing our hands out to maintain it, but what other forms do you think? And if you don't know, that's okay. That's why we're here.
Yeah.
So to maintain that angle, let me borrow your club here. I see a lot of punch shots done this way, holding off. See how the hands are shoved out? Proper way to maintain a shaft lean is rotation.
Okay.
Okay? So if I stand here and I create this angle, now I just turn the body, see that? My chest rotates, my pelvis is rotating. Everything's moving around, right?
Right.
What you tend to do, not you, but every majority of players sometimes tend to go like this, see that?
The hands out.
Hands pushing out to hold that angle. And that's where you kind of get into trouble.
Okay.
So what we're gonna work on is we're gonna preset the angle. And I want you to go halfway. And I want the rotation of the upper body just to turn. Okay. And I need you to finish here. There you go, good. As we hit these shots here.
The body, yeah.
Exactly, the body get here. So little half punch shots right now.
Okay.
To work on that. So let's go ahead. Let's preset the little bit forward press. So I want the butt end of the club pointing towards your left hip.
Okay.
Okay, that's really good there. Now you're gonna go bring it parallel to the ground, okay? And then from there, you're gonna rotate everything and get rid of that little gap that you've created out in that video.
I see.
There you go, good. Okay?
Yeah, just use the body to turn.
Exactly. But as you can see here, we still have a very high in to out path, R7.
I see.
Okay? Now this video here is to show us how to be consistent. And the reason why we need to fix the path is because we're putting too much spin on the ball.
I see.
Coming from in to out.
Right.
And once that ball leaves the club face from a +7, +8, +9, it's kind of a guessing game on how it lands and reacts.
I see.
And that's where you're losing. If we can minimize this club path to R2 or +2, then you're gonna know how the trajectory, you're gonna be able to control trajectory, and you're gonna be able to control spin as it lands onto the green, okay? Because I'm sure you've hit great shots where they've landed on the green and you get back there and it's rolled off to the back or rolled off left side or right side and you're just like, I thought that was gonna be good. Well, that's just a spin rate. So let's look at this video again here. And my focus is gonna be your lower body here a little bit here. We're gonna focus on how that's moving as well. Okay, we preset that. But now as we look at this video here on the right, see how this right knee's kicking out?
Yeah, it seems like.
Exactly. Right. So as that right knee kicks out, that's actually what promotes the club to shallow out, meaning get behind us.
I see.
Okay?
Yeah.
That's what causes that. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna take an alignment stick, okay? Let's go ahead and set up again. Same everything, but I'm gonna get behind you here. I'm gonna stick this alignment stick in the inside, okay? Now go ahead and get in your setup here, and I do not want your right knee touching this. On the follow through, I don't want it touching the alignment stick.
Okay.
So go ahead and hit a soft shot like we just did there, punch shot.
I still touch it.
You did touch it, but look how much we dropped down your path already. We're getting down to 5. Okay?
Yeah.
So that is really going to be very important. Let's look at that. Let's watch your right knee again.
Okay.
Okay, how this happens. There we go, good. Very good takeaway, Mr. Lin. Coming down. But see how that club is dropping a little bit too close to that alignment stick?
Yeah.
To get it underneath. And you see how awkwardly you kind of scoop it underneath? There you go. We don't want that, okay? We want compression. We're not trying to lift the ball. We're trying to hit down on the golf ball. There you go, exactly. Let's try that again, okay? You're gonna feel a little bit over the top. Okay, I'm gonna get down here again. I'm gonna put this alignment stick on the knee. Again, really, so you're gonna feel this is coming in as it's gonna do this.
Okay.
Okay, that's
More like this.
exactly, and then the hands are gonna go with that. There you go, that's called compression, good. Everything's gonna lean left coming down. Go ahead, soft shot again, do it again. Okay, that's all right, let's try it again. So feel the club coming from the outside in, okay? You're gonna feel, yeah, there you go. So as you're coming in, you're gonna feel kind of like this.
Okay.
We're gonna wanna feel like we're cutting the ball, okay? We're gonna pull it left. Turn it out, pull it left. Look at that. There you go.
Much better, right.
Now look at your path.
Yeah.
Now we're getting in the pattern where we wanna, as we watch this video here, this is gonna be very good takeaway. Coming down and through it. There you go. That's a proper punch shot right there.
I see.
Okay. So let's hit one more here, sir. There you go, good. I love that little movement of reactionary, what you're doing right there. Rehearsal, that looks really nice. Hands forward. Again, everything's gonna be going left. Go ahead. Out, left, there you go. Whoops, we scoop that one again.
I think it's the ball position. Like
Ball position can help a little bit, but it's gonna be more of the hand pattern.
Okay.
Because 12 degrees, can't really change it with ball position.
Oh my God.
That's okay.
Yeah.
So your homework is going to be very simple. You're going to stick an alignment stick here, okay? Halfway between the ball and your foot line.
All right.
At an angle that's going to match up to your right hip here.
Okay.
It's going to be angled here. Now I'm going to go ahead and just stand back here. Go ahead and hit a soft shot. Now look at your pass.
Okay. Much better, right? Yeah, much better.
You see how your left arm stays straight throughout the golf swing here. As you hit this shot here, this is awesome. This is really good, Mr. Lin. Coming down, compression. Now look at your left arm here.
Yeah.
We form a great triangle and then we rotate. There you go. Now you have that classic kind of little bit of a reverse sequence, which is good. We're compressing. Getting down, there you go, driving your chest through the golf ball, very nice. Kind of a quick recap, making sure that we set an alignment stick
here.
between you, your foot line and the ball, halfway in between. This is going to be angled up at your belt buckle here, okay? And then you're going to really make sure you're going to hit little soft punch shots to get your path groove to get more neutral. As you can get more neutral, then your hands don't have to work so hard to hit the golf ball.
Otherwise, I always flip or
Hold on for dear life.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes.
That's why you have the two-way miss. Do you have any other questions as far as what we were trying to achieve?
I got homework.
You got homework.
right.
You got homework, and this has to be done. I mean, like I said, like I've told previous students, we're not sitting here hitting thousands of balls. I prefer that you hit 50 balls done correctly, not just rushing. Okay, soft shots, as many as we can do on a daily basis. That will really change the pattern and get you going in the right direction.
Right.
All right.
Thank you very much, Coach.
Yeah, my
Thanks.
pleasure. Yeah, great job.